Hi, Sagittarius. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, I am here to do your spring 2021 forecast. So, this is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. You can also take a look at your North Node and your Jupiter as well. So let's go ahead and see. We're just going to look at what are the predictions for you, Sagittarius? What's coming in for you? What can you expect moving into the spring? So, of course, this is really general. It's not going to be for all of you. So just take what you feel resonates with you. And do keep in mind, some of this could pick up on people around you or your environment as well. That can definitely pick up on that too. So let's see. So I did see a vision just now of a pearl. So I don't know the meaning exactly of a pearl, but I feel, it's obviously it's very sacred. It kind of gives me a feeling of wisdom, and also it has a feminine energy to it as well. It's kind of mysterious. So maybe look up the meaning of a pearl. That could be something that you might want to look into. I'm also seeing too a pen and a paper. So this could be about you writing something, or there could be some communication coming in, or this might be about having to just maybe write out your thoughts, or there's something about writing. So let's see. Sagittarius. Yeah, I also saw a vision here too of the classic Devil card from the Rider-Waite, but it was in reverse. So some of you might be trying to remove yourself from maybe a toxic pattern or even a toxic relationship. It might be connected somehow to writing, or connected to communication, or just maybe having to kind of let your feelings out. Let's see here. Okay, so Spirit, what messages do we have, please, for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, North Node. What is coming in for you, Sagittarius, in the spring of 2021? What can you expect unfolding in your life? What's happening here for Sagittarius? We have professional assistance in reverse. We have stuck energy. We do have fear here at the bottom as well. Number 5 card, stuck energy and fear. So, some of you might find yourselves feeling a little bit stuck right now. Maybe moving into the spring, there's something that you want, but maybe you're afraid here. There also could be some fears that are coming up for you to work with, or to, have to maybe transmute here. Because this combination, we have 2 energy cards, the 5 and the 8. So 5s are about change, 5s are about cycles, and the 8 card too can be kind of an infinity here. So I feel like maybe there's something that has just been kind of stuck here. And I feel like it may need to become unstuck, or there may need to be some movement here. Let's see what else for Sagittarius. Let's confirm this energy. What is coming in for you in the spring? The Knight of Wands in reverse. We have the 8 of Swords reverse, which is really, really closely connected here to the fear and the stuck energy. It is in reverse though. And then we have the 7 of Wands. Yeah, so it does feel a little bit, Sagittarius, like there's a bit of defensiveness here, or maybe you have to defend yourself with something around you at the moment. And I feel like with this Knight of Wands and the 8 of Swords to both be in reverse, this 8 of Swords is about coming out of a sense of being stuck, coming out of a sense of entrapment here. So that's good that that's in reverse, but I almost feel like with this 7 of Wands, there is still a kind of a defensive attitude, or maybe some of you have, you know, your walls up here. Let's confirm the Seven of Wands for Sagittarius. The Sun and the Moon. Interesting. So this is like the feminine and masculine sides of ourself. So this could be a connection here between your feminine and your masculine energy. Okay, let's get a little bit more information here. With the Knight of Wands to be in reverse, some of you either, I'm getting two things. This might be you, Sagittarius, and this might be you wanting to, you know, move forward. The Knight of Wands is very spontaneous, very ambitious, very just kind of does things in the moment. And it can be reckless at times. So either you're dealing with somebody who is maybe acting a little bit reckless here, or who is not very stable in your life. And this could be a part of what you are dealing with at the moment, and that could be why you're feeling defensive. Or this is you moving into the spring here, having to move ahead, you know, with the fear and the Knight of Wands reversed, because it feels like not wanting to move from this place, or not wanting to budge from this place here. But I feel like with the Moon, the Sun, and the Seven of Wands, it's almost like having to go through, it's like when we battle the Moon, we battle our darkness, our fear, our subconscious, with the Fear card here too. And then we illuminate this. We're able to maybe take action with the Sun. We're able to feel more, you know, whole here. So I feel like there's this kind of like contradiction between movement and stagnation. And I feel like that could be you. You know, you could be carrying that. Total Eclipse of the Heart. I just heard that song, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Let's see. Sagittarius. Anything else we need to know for Sagittarius? What's coming in for you in the spring? Interesting. Yeah, look at that. Don't doubt yourself. And we have here challenging spiritual forces are at play. And we have here you are being blessed by the divine. And we also have your past is affecting you. So this is not going to be for all of you, but for those of you who may feel like there's something kind of in terms of a spiritual, it could be like a psychic attack. It could be a spiritual attack for some of you, or it could just be taking things in a way where you're not exactly seeing clearly. It's like we may need to get more grounded is what I'm getting. So there's something challenging you at the moment when it comes to taking action, when it comes to moving forward. And I feel like Spirit wants you to know that moving into the spring, this is a time to not doubt yourself, to not doubt where you're going here, and to not doubt this illumination of something with the Sun here. It feels like coming out into the open is what it feels like. So either you are trying to come out to the open, you're trying to maybe take action, you're trying to move forward, and perhaps your past is holding you back. And there could be a little bit of spiritual stuff going on here too for some of you, and that could be with the Seven of Wands, needing to kind of defend yourself, you know, having to go through the hurdles or the battles here in order to get to the Sun. For others of you, you know, it could be somebody who's close to you, depending on how you could resonate with that. It could be that you're dealing with somebody in a relationship who has a lot of fear, maybe, of commitment, or they have a lot of fear about being in this relationship. And there might be a lot of things to work through with the challenging spiritual forces. Whatever it is definitely feel like a stuck energy. But I do feel like moving into the spring, some of you could be mastering that or coming through out of that energy. Yeah, I'm seeing a balloon too. So it's kind of like letting go of the balloon, letting go of what has been keeping you in a state of fear, letting go of maybe particular things. What's coming in for Sagittarius in this spring? Beautiful. Surrender to the divine. And we have here a fiery climax approaches. So this is really exactly it. Surrender to the divine. Something about the energy that you're moving to is gonna require surrender. It's just gonna require complete trust, complete faith in the universe. So maybe it's a new job, maybe it's new love, maybe it's just simply yourself, you know, having to kind of heal yourself here. It does feel that way with the moon and the sun, two very powerful cards. And with the fiery climax that's going to approach here, there's going to be something that's going to come to, it feels more like an opening with that sun. And the sun can point to Leo energy, but I'm also kind of getting Aries or Mars energy. I'm getting a lot of Mars here. So I feel like there is going to be a situation that's going to require you to bring love into the situation. We're going to confirm that because I want to see what that's about. But definitely I feel there's going to be a need for surrender moving into the spring. Sagittarius. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancer person, or you have Cancer in your chart, or there's something about Cancer. What is coming in for Sagittarius in the spring of 2021? Anything else, Spirit? We have yellow, purify your body. And we have here brilliance, discover your sparkle. Yeah, so the yellow is of course the solar plexus chakra. We have two things about the body: strengthen your body and purify your body. So maybe this is going to be a good time to do some energy healing work or do something that's going to connect you more to purifying your body. It's like with this brilliance card, you're going to be purifying in a way where you're able to illuminate. There's something about just illumination for you with the sun card here. And don't doubt yourself. So let's confirm what this is that's coming in for you. So where are you heading here? What is the sun? Sagittarius. Where are you heading? What is the fiery climax? The sun for Sagittarius. Six of Swords. And the Five of Wands. And the Queen of Wands reversed. Six of Cups. Yeah, it definitely feels like there's quite a bit of resistance. It's like trying to maybe be like in a tug of war energy, or you're trying to move forward, but there's something that keeps drawing you back, or something that keeps like pushing you back is what I'm getting. Because the Six of Swords is all about detaching in order to heal. It's all about moving to more of a peaceful place. And that's where I feel you're needing to go, is what I'm getting here. But there's something with this Five of Wands here that I feel is at opposition to that. And some of you, this is just honestly more of a personal thing. Maybe some of you are just feeling that you are unable, or you're having a difficult time moving forward, or you're having a difficult time getting maybe a handle on your own self, or on your own emotions, or your struggles. That could definitely be it. We have the Six of Cups here. So yeah, it could be the past. Some of you might be moving through a lot of past challenges, or even a past relationship. We have solar plexus twice. So it's going to be really important, I feel, to focus on your solar plexus. There's something about action that you're needing to step into moving into the spring. So to be honest with you, I feel like the spring for you, it might be a little bit challenging, but I feel like in order to make the best of it, in order to really move forward, focusing on the solar plexus, focusing on the healing, and anything that's causing like a push and pull, a back and forth here, is going to be required. It could involve communication. Just feels like needing to disconnect here. What's coming in for, I was going to say Capricorn, Sagittarius for the spring? What's coming in for you? What's next? because the solar plexus is where we hold doubts too. We hold doubts about ourselves. We hold doubts about our self-worth. Yes, break the chains that bind you. And we have here, you're overthinking. So I don't know who this is for, but it's coming through really strongly that somebody here, whether it's you or connection, is really overthinking a change, or it may not even be a change. It could just be movement, overthinking a need to progress, to move forward, to get unstuck. And there's a heavy doubt or cloud that's hanging over the head here. And that's really causing quite a bit of stagnation. It's causing quite a bit of delay. I did see family at the bottom, so this could involve having to break chains involving family. With the Six of Cups here, it could be a family situation. It could be very deep. It could be an inner child wound, a trauma. I think this came through for Aries a little bit too, and we do have Mars here. Because the solar plexus, we can really carry trauma there, definitely. So it could involve that for some of you, having to maybe heal some trauma that is really holding you back from perhaps an opportunity that's going to present itself, an opportunity that's going to come in for you that maybe you already have, or that's coming in shortly. But it's like this fear is overriding it. Because I feel like this energy of wanting to have something. So for example, if it's a relationship, it's like somebody really wants to have it. Or if it's a job, you may want to have it, but it's like this fear is gripping it. Or maybe even just subconsciously with that moon card. So this feels like a time of healing for sure. What else for Sagittarius is coming in for you in the spring of 2021? I'm hearing lavender. Lavender can be helpful. Maybe the oil or the color lavender is very calming. What's coming in for Sagittarius spirit in the spring of 2021? Yes, another card here, let it shine, the peacock spirit, definitely about letting it shine, the inner shine, the sun. The sun is the illumination of the self. So maybe work with the sun. I mean, obviously we have yellow here coming through really strongly, but even doing something like connecting with the sun, or sitting out in the sun, or just something that's going to bring that light into your body, that light into your solar plexus. We have act as if. Yeah, having to shift the mindset a little bit, like the chameleon here, having to change into different potentials of what you could be. Co-create with spirit, and we have time to let go. Definitely time to let go of something. And with the co-create with spirit here, it's a transformative time to really collaborate with spirit to have what you want. But again, I feel like there is something holding that back for you. So yeah, I mean, I would say moving into the spring for you, it is going to be, like I said, kind of a time of healing, I feel. It's a time of getting a better look maybe at your fears or your traumas. And that's just what I'm seeing here. And maybe on the other end of this, there will be something that's going to come in for you. There's going to be something, yeah, we have the change, the wind. So there's definitely going to be a change in the wind here. And I feel like this is what's necessary. It's like the change is necessary. But I keep getting that resistance. It's like we're trying to fight the wind. I just heard doing your best. So maybe just doing your best. Maybe some of you are overthinking what you're, overthinking something. What's coming in for Sagittarius? Look at that. We have motion, air, and we have your soul, passion, or the soul, passion. It's absolutely going to be a time for you to reignite your soul, to reignite your passion within yourself. And it is going to be a change for you with the motion, the air, and the wind. So two things about that. We have south, adventure. So I feel like you're naturally a very adventurous person, usually Sagittarius, but this something is holding you back here. So let's look at this passion, actually. Let's see what is next for you. Because right now, I just kind of feel like it's going to be, I don't really see movement in terms of physical. It feels more like an emotional process. What is coming in for Sagittarius? What is this passion that you are moving towards? Or what are you being encouraged to move towards? What is on the other end of this? Knight of Swords. There's definitely communication again involved here. We have the Magician in reverse. And we have the Page of Cups. The Hierophant. So I'm getting a couple different things here. The Magician, I mean, the Knight of Swords and the Magician combination is really not this is strong Gemini energy. It's not really the best, energy, because it can be very harsh. It can be very quick without really thinking maybe about what the consequences. And with that quick action, that motion, it is a very quick movement forward. But I'm getting here, for some people, this is somebody who, it's kind of like this is somebody who could be taking a little bit of a toll on your heart when it comes to the Page of Cups here. And the Page of Cups in this case is more of your, like, your creativity. It's more of your innocence, more of your, like, coming from a heart-centered place. Like, the pages are very young. The pages are very, very creative. So for one group of you, this is about something that could be with the Hierophant. It could be a commitment. It could be a previous relationship. It could be family, that is actually really holding you back from your true soul, your true expression. See how this eye is crying here too? It's like something wants to be released with the Page of Cups, the emotions. And for some, it's just you wanting to maybe venture outside of your comfort zone, wanting to create more from your soul. But what's happening is that something is like maybe directly interfering with you, or directly causing you to not feel that, to not have that opportunity. And this is either a deeply rooted trauma, or it's something that I feel is maybe currently existing around you. So it could be, for example, somebody who is continuing to put their input into your life, or somebody who's that you're attached to. And then for others of you, this might be about communication, because we did have bring love, I think, didn't we? Bring love into the situation. For some of you, this might be about communication here. And if so, this is about having to speak more from the heart. And there's a need to kind of get to a place of trusting that and letting go of the fear, letting go of the maybe fear of rejection is what I'm hearing too. So either you or somebody else is very afraid of rejection, and there's this huge overthinking about how to approach this. And there's a need to just communicate from the heart, to communicate how one feels here. And that's going to be part of what the lesson is going to be in the spring. So one of those two, I feel, for a lot of you. Yeah, the Fool is showing here. But to be honest, I think for most of you, this is more about you. It's more about your own expression coming from your heart here that has been needing to be healed, for sure. And I think this is going to be the time for you in the spring to maybe have to, to do that, to have to shift your mindset, shift your focus. I'm also getting a camel. What is the meaning of a camel? It's kind of like with this water, like a camel. something about being like having to quench the soul, like something you need to quench your soul. What's coming in for Sagittarius? Any other messages for Sagittarius? Like there's a need for more, you know? Look at that. We have courage. So this is very clear. This is about courage. This is about having to have the courage clearly here with the rest of the cards that came through too. Anything else for Sagittarius? Maybe some of you have something that you really want to do, and that's why I'm getting like it's going to quench your soul. It's going to feed your heart, your soul, your purpose. But for some reason, maybe you either A, don't feel capable of it, and if so, I think there could be a lot that has contributed to that in terms of what's holding you back on a maybe subconscious level. And that's why the sun is going to illuminate your soul moving forward. And again, for others, it could be a direct interference in your environment. Somebody who's just continuing to keep you down. We have be true to you. Exactly. So it's time to be true to you. It's whatever your soul wants or needs. We have abundance. Sagittarius. Yeah, so we have be yourself. We do have here not, oops, I dropped it. It says not the right time. And then this flew out, unlikely and healing, healed and healer. So I feel like there is definitely something pointing to maybe something not being the right time for you. But I'm hearing it's going to require a choice. It's going to require a decision. Yeah, the full details are still unfolding. So whatever this is for you, Sagittarius, in the spring is going to be more of a time of things unfolding, if that makes sense. Like the whole story being revealed step by step. Either something in your own personal life or like things need to fall into place, you know, like the things need to fall where they're needing to go. And that's going to be something that I feel is going to depend partially on you making the right choices for yourself. Your intuition is precisely accurate. So some of you may need to hear that whatever you feel intuitively right now, it is accurate. So that could be a confirmation for you. Whatever you really feel in your heart right now is the right answer. It's accurate. So I have to say, we have warning you of a problem in the either now or in the near future. So for those of you who may know what this is, it could be a relationship. It could be something that you're in currently. Spirit wants to tell you that something about this is telling you that perhaps you're not at the right place right now. Perhaps something is not either going to work or it's not the right situation for you. And that's something that I feel maybe the courage is coming through for you, because you may need to step outside of that. You may need to do something risky, to take a chance somewhere else. So if you're currently kind of navigating a difficult situation and you feel in your soul or in your intuition that you want more, and it could be a job too, then Spirit tells you here that they're kind of warning you of a problem that's going to happen if maybe you don't take a new chance or a new risk. We have opportunity or windfall. We have you will be taken care of in difficult times. In April, which is right now coming up. So something is going to happen for you here in April. We have increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So I do feel like with the goldfish here, this says here, too much concern with sexual matters. I don't know what that means. Yeah, we have someone is working against you behind your back, and happiness and well-being. So there's something about something holding you back from your happiness here. And July. So July and April are going to be two significant months, I feel, for you. Anything else? Someone will gossip about all your secrets. So if you're dealing with a toxic environment, we have good advice from a wise person. We have the owl here. So it's sort of like you may have to make two different decisions. And some of you may know, again here, that you may need to disconnect from something. And you may receive that advice from maybe somebody else or a wise person. We have uncover hidden secrets. Yeah, I don't know. Something about your situation right now is not fully revealed. So whatever that means to you, it's not fully revealed. What is the advice for you, Sagittarius? What is the advice for you? What should you do right now? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of healing here. So again, if this is vice versa, it could be, but some of you may need to really work on your inner child, especially the solar plexus. And we have be fully present. So that would be the advice, to really just work on yourself. I feel primarily we have start from scratch here, detach to see clearly. And I think it's really going to be more of a time for you of that healing. And that's just, that's just what I'm seeing here. So be patient with yourself, be honest with yourself. If you need to make adjustments, then listen to that and do that accordingly, because that's going to be important for you. So I hope this could help you, Sagittarius. I'm wishing you the best. Thank you again so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you next time. Okay, much love.